morning and happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning for episode 7 of my LinkedIn video series, Amplify Your Career. First and foremost, I'd love to thank you for giving me my staycation last week. I went on a social media diet, didn't engage on social media for an entire week, which was very difficult, but it was great to have time away, especially as the first time during my quarantine to have a full week to spend with my family and have some introspective time. So I feel very refreshed and ready to take on September. I can't even believe we are already in September. Today's episode will be talking about how to position your unique value proposition. And I'll leave you with 3 important takeaways. Number 1, we'll define what a UVP is, unique value proposition. And 2 and 3, I will give you some tips on how to start practicing and delivering that and getting in the rhythm of talking about your UVP. So number 1, what exactly is a unique value proposition? It is your promise to either your customers, clients, peers, and colleagues on how you will show up and deliver. I like to think of a UVP in 3 parts of an equation, right? Number 1, what is your purpose? The first piece. How do you show up every day? What is your mission? What are you passionate about? What do you deliver? Number 2, it's your performance, your past and your future performance. How do you perform? What quality are you bringing to the table? And number 3, which is something that I love, are your values. What are the values that you bring, that you believe in deeply inside of yourself? And so my values are around empathic leadership, people power transformation, and ethical decision making. Number 2, you need to practice delivering your UVP. I like to think about practice in 3 areas. If you have a mentor, that is a wonderful person to practice delivering your UVP, so I highly recommend you do that. With your colleagues, also being able to talk to them about your UVP and getting feedback on, are you clear? Are you crisp? Is there anything that might be unclear or ambiguous about what you deliver to the table? Number 3, practice delivering your UVP in interviews. I think a lot of times in interviews you're asked, who are you and what makes you special? And I think that's an opportunity for you to practice delivering that UVP. And then third and final tip that I would offer you today is start sharing content that will amplify your UVP. Everyone knows that I love LinkedIn. It's a great platform to share with millions of other LinkedIn users. But I also think it's wonderful to be able to make your brand and your UVP sticky by sharing content that aligns with your UVP. So for example, I am very passionate about women's leadership and healthcare strategy. So you'll see me on LinkedIn sharing articles around those 2 areas and more. So those are the 3 tips I wanted to leave with you today. Again, what is your UVP, your purpose, your performance, and your values? How do you start practicing your UVP with your mentors, colleagues, and in interviews? And then finally, start to share content on social media channels that really lift up and amplify your UVP. A couple of final comments. I will be posting a podcast episode today that I taped that shares a little bit more about my background in healthcare, how I came to healthcare, and my views on the future. And then today, I actually launched new branding for 100 by 2030, my initiative to sponsor 100 women of color in healthcare. So please take a look at that. I look forward to bringing you more content next week. Stay safe and take care.